All right. Spawning up in the top left corner of Daedalus Point, it is our purple Zerg, currently tied in this game. It is our purple Zerg, Anuzarg. Whoa, lag there. And spawning down in the bottom right corner, wearing the gold pieces, currently tied in this series as well, looking to take this series. It is our gold Protoss player, Day 9 Ladder Clans, Fade.
So, let's see here. This map, I mean, the big conversation is often about the ramp, but the ramp isn't, basically, it isn't too much more reasonable, unreasonable than basically heavy rain at this point. It's pretty close in size to that ramp, I think, as long
But
as we have the correct version of Daedalus. This is the right version, isn't it?
this is, yes, it's the ladder map, so it has to be.
Huh.
It's
Yeah,
much
it's
smaller
just
than it
like it's
used to
hard.
be.
I'm like, yeah, it's like it's hard for me to believe it, but I guess it did used to be bigger than that.
It used to be from the 44 down here all the way up to where the current ramp is.
The important thing is the ramp won't matter at all. You know why I know that? Won't be important in this game.
Only because the proxy 2 gate in his name.
There's a proxy 2K going on. Either this works or not. Game's never gonna. The ramp isn't gonna even be important.
I think
Now,
this is going to be
oh well.
really strong because our Zerg player is taking gas right now.
Oh boy, Anuzarg, Anuzarg.
Our thoughts are with you, Anazar.
Now let's see. Let's look down in this main base here. There's no drone scout or anything. So, but he does have a pull up already. That's gonna help, but it's
You
gonna
just have
be
to know
hard.
this is here, though. We have a
I
queen
think if he
coming.
masses, I'm trying to think in my head whether or not it's good to just send the zealot forward immediately or to mass up a bit. Well, looks like
I
we'll find out.
feel that it's better if you mass up 4 of them and then go, but this works too.
Reaction was a little slow there. Two drones have already gone down. It's fighting with both the probe and the zealot, but now the queen's in play. Queen
Oh,
not
this
really being
queen's gonna go
microed
down pretty
here,
quickly, it looks like.
but he's gonna try and get the surround. He's gonna lock out the probe, and whoa, actually great surround right there. Actually over microing a little bit too much there. He does
The
kill the queen,
drone,
but
the probe killed the queen.
ooh, interesting move by Anuzarg.
Oh, base race.
He's gonna send out his entire force against the Protoss's main base here, and he doesn't have the money to rebuild a hatchery though. He can build an assimilator, but I think over time, just these, I don't know if he's ever going to be able to kill like what's probably going to be like 7 or 8 zealots by the end of this.
He
It's a
is
neat
gonna build
idea.
a simulator right here. But
Ooh, I don't know
these
if I like
drones,
that.
these probes, run away with the probes.
Probes not
Probes,
being microed at all.
probes.
It looks like Fade's just saying, you know what?
Fine, you
Fine.
can
Oh,
have
the
the
one
probes.
he was trying to mine as long as he could to get another
Oh,
nexus.
perfect timing too.
Oh wow.
Wow. Oh, and he builds it in his natural. Very, very nice. I like this. I like this a lot.
I think Fade has this pretty solidly. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, just because he can't rebuild the base. If he could, it'd be one thing. But
Oof, this is gonna be rough because now the our little assimilator over here is gonna be revealed. He can build more assimilators throughout the map, but Fade actually has a mining base over here, or will pretty soon.
so I'm trying to think about this. I mean, our players are still in the game, so from their perspective, I think it might just be a lack of knowledge. I don't know. I personally think that if somebody asks you a question like this in a situation like this, you should just not answer.
I
That's a smart
agree.
thing to do. You don't give them information they don't need. But
That's
in all
for me to
seriousness,
know.
even with all the information right now, the only thing the only thing that's going to matter is if Anuzar can out micro fade to an incredible extent. There's only 3 workers here. He's not going to have another zealot for a while. If he can isolate each zealot one at a time, then he can technically overwhelm this eventually, but that, like, if he just A moves into that, he'll die pretty much immediately. And he doesn't even know where the base is.
This is gonna be rough.
I have a feeling Anuzarg's going to suspect it's up there, though, eventually. Probably after he checks all the other ones. But
While we
yeah.
do have mining here, it's still less drones or less workers than we started with. So it's gonna be a while before we can produce more zealots. But we're scouting around with our little caravan of everything we have down here in the bottom left. The thing is, even with all of this, I still don't think it's enough to take on this army of 7 zealots that Fade has currently.
It shouldn't be, but it's technically possible. Like, if he can get one of them to separate from the group, attack it a little bit, micro properly so he doesn't lose anything. But the thing is, that requires such incredible control that, like, let's be
And it also
reasonable here. Most
requires
pros
lack of
couldn't do it.
micro from Fade.
Fade is kind of over microing his zealots right now. He doesn't really need to stutter walk them or whatever he's doing. But
Hey, he thought they were
um,
Marines. It's okay.
it's okay. He's done well
He
enough,
played
and
Terran earlier.
Anuzarg is focusing so heavily on the focus, or rather, focus so heavily on the base for some reason that it.
And we have
Well,
the
yeah, this
hero
is pretty much
drone.
over, guys.
It's all good.
I'm,
It's all good.
yeah, GG.
And we have the Zealot Patrol right here, watching the ramp. That used to be Anuzarg's base.
Pretty much.